How you guys doing? This JLC, we're here at the Pigeon Loft, and today I'm gonna make a video about my kikiriki. Show you guys how they're all doing and how's everything going on right here with the little kikiriki. As you can see, these are my the ones I have outside. That's my main little rooster right there, and then that white one right there, he's gonna be one of the main roosters out here. Well, he's a little tiny short-legged white one. Look at him, nice. I like the way he's getting. He's just like looking at me like, oh, I'm becoming famous. And then, yeah, you know, that's the little rooster. And then I also have that little pintito one. I think he ran over here. He's over there. This is gonna be another one of my main roosters. That little pinto one right here. But yeah, besides that, these are all the little chickens right here. As you can see, these are all the ones I'm selling right here, all the little hens. I got the little giritas right here. There's the giritas. I have the little chocolate ones. I don't know, I may keep one of those little chocolate ones. I like this chocolate little hen right there, so I can breed them with that little chocolate pintito rooster that I have right there. I put these little roosters in here, that one and this one right here. That way they can be in here with the chickens, you know, these. But yeah, there's the little chicken right here. They just run off from me, huh? And I gotta give a little cleaning right here. They have a lot of mess right here. But yeah, I've been giving them all vitamin water, and I was giving them medicine, that way they don't get sick, you know. I did have a couple of them that got sick and got better. And then I had a couple of them that got sick and didn't make it. But that's why I'd rather just give them the medicine, that way if they do get better, then, you know, at least their immune systems are a little bit built up. And there's my little son over there, haciendo sus desmadres with the water hose. Here, give me the water hose. Put the water hose over here. And then over here, I also have, these are the little Azteca Coloradas, and I have a couple chocolates in here too that I'm selling. So and then I put the little rooster in here with them, that way some of them are laying eggs, that way, you know, they get used to being around with the rooster. That way he can like breed with them or whatever, you know. I tried to put one of the younger roosters in here, like I was trying to put him in here, but the chickens went crazy and started beating them up. So I had to put this older rooster to calm them down, you know. But yeah, he's one of my favorites right here. Look at him. I have a couple sons from him, but there's one son from him that I decided to keep. Yeah, that I decided to keep. Let's see, there's this one right here on the top, that little chicken. I like her. I think that's one of the daughters to that rooster. I'm not sure. Because a lot of the little hens towards him came out this color last time, and I know there was some in here that I had put. But a lot of these like little brown hens, like her, I think this one right here, they come from the Azteca little rooster. And then over here, let's check out. See, this is a little Aztequita rooster. I had him in there with those chickens, but the chickens kept beating him up. So I put him over here by him with this older chicken. She seems to like not want to beat him up, you know. Yeah, but he also comes from my Azteca chick, my Azteca rooster right there. Un coloradito, you know. But yeah, these right here, I kind of wanted to keep a lot of these right here. I like their style. Hopefully I get this kind of style, but in a Hito, you know, in a Pinto one, like my Pinto one over there. And then over here, I have this rooster right here, this other little rooster. Let's see if I can get a good video of him. I got him, and then I got her. She had babies from him last time. I don't know if you guys remember. She had one baby, but she wasn't like quite taking care of him good, and I don't know. It just died, so I just put her back over here. But I also been having problems with the. Oh, let me see if I can get her hand. If I can grab her. Like I said, there's a couple of them that got sick, and a couple of them that got chicken pox. Like this one, you could tell right here around the eye. But I've been giving her medicine, and like it got better. You can see how they all like kind of dried out, and a lot of them started falling off. I don't know. I don't know if you guys if you guys have chickens or kikiriki, and you guys get the chicken pox too, you know. Every year they say, you know, it's the mosquitoes that cause that they poke them and then they end up dying, you know. Oh yeah, and I think I had this one right here too that I'm not sure, but I think she started hatching her babies yesterday. Yeah, she did. Look at them. There's one baby. She really didn't have that many. And then there's another baby right there. By the looks of it, it looks like she only hatched out 2. There's some eggs that she had like 5 eggs, but I ended up throwing some other ones out. And then these, they look like they probably went bad. But yeah, look, she only hatched out 2. That's the thing about the summertime, that not all of them hatched out, you know. A lot of them, they don't really make it. Like the eggs get usually rotten, so I'm just gonna put her in here. Probably give them a little bit of water. Well, she has her 2 babies, so she looks good. Like she hasn't had chicken pox or nothing, so we'll put her in here with the babies. And then in a little bit, I'm gonna feed them and give them some water. So probably give them some vitamin water. Yeah, I have that one that has 2 babies. And then up here, I have this one right here. This one actually has 6 babies, but there's 3 of them that didn't make it. And like I said, sometimes you lose them, you know, you never know. Yeah, sometimes you end up losing them, and those are the 3 babies that she has. Looks like they've been doing good. I think these are about 2 weeks old. And then over here, same right here. I have this one. She also, this one only hatched out 3 of them. You can tell there's 3 of them right there. They also I need to feed them. And then they dirty their water, so I'm gonna have to give them some fresher, cleaner water too. I don't know how they get all that in there, but apparently they do. And then up here, I also had this one right here that, I don't know, this chicken, she did hatched out about 4 babies. But 2 of them died, and then so has these 2 left. But same with them, I've been giving them vitamin water that way, because it's starting to get to the cold season, you know, like maybe in like the next 2 months, I'll probably be like in the 70s, 60s, and that's when they usually start getting more sick, and sometimes even the cold ends up killing them, you know, because they're like really small chickens, you know. I don't even think they weigh a pound. So that's what usually, sometimes, like I said, sometimes that being small chickens, they're pretty, they get sick really easy, and you end up losing them pretty easy. It's like these right here. This one too, like this chicken, I don't know if you guys, those are the babies. And then the mom chicken. There's one of the babies fell down, and these are the older ones right here. As you can tell, I don't know, some of the white ones, they got a little bit of chicken pox, the little chicken pox. I told you, it's this damn mosquitoes that they usually bite them, and then that's how they get them. At least that's what I heard. If you guys think otherwise, leave your comment down below and let me know, like, what kind of medicine do you guys use for that. My brother-in-law, he told me like that to rub mayonnaise on them, and then usually that will dry them up, and they'll eventually, once they get dried up, they'll eventually like fall off, or you can like peel it off, and hopefully stop from it spreading, you know. Like, I don't know if you guys remember this chicken last time. She had it really bad too, on both of the sides of her eyes. I know it's kind of hard like to hold her, but yeah, as you could tell, like, it's not that bad like it was. A lot of it fell off, like dried out and fell off. See, this the other side of her eye, and it looks like she's doing better. Just that her chicks, sometimes they were too young. I ended up losing almost all of them. I think only out of all of them, only like 1 have survived. But he doesn't look like he's doing that good. And then down here I got these are all the little chickens, the ones that these are all the ones I wanted to keep. I know it's a lot of them, but The reason I locked them up is because I had put medicine inside their water. And then the ducks were over here messing with the water and the medicine and stuff. And I wanted to see which ones were the ones that were doing better than other ones, you know. So that's why I gave them all the vitamin water. This one definitely got out. It's over there running around. So I need to try to see if he can come back inside. This one right here is one of my favorite colors. This little bulica, and then these are her sisters right there. Yeah, those are her sisters. Those came out a little bit more like a brown bulica. And then over here, these are some of the little roosters I had put over here. Look at this one right here. I don't know why some of these are like a little bit, they're like a little bit skinny. I've been giving them medicine, but like I said, not all of them get well. A lot of them, they get even worse and they don't make it. This one looks like he's kind of skinny, but he still eats and tries to like not be there. See, they waste a lot of food. So I'm gonna have to feed them. And then up here I got these. Ooh, I barely put this one in here yesterday. Oh, see if I can catch them. Yeah, it belongs in here. They just want to get out and run off. Oh, there's that one chick that fell out. You gotta catch them, put them back. And then the ones in here, I've sold a couple of them. I don't know if you guys remember last time I had, there's a couple of them in here that I sold. These are all the ones I have in here right now. I have a lot of heroes, a lot of bulicos right there. I got those white ones. And then that's my four-legged one right there. I think you guys remember that he had gotten sick. I mean, I thought he wasn't gonna make it, but I gave him medicine over and over, and it took him about a little bit over a week, but he ended up pulling through, and now he's better. So I put him back in here with these guys. And this is the one son to that one rooster right here. It looks pretty nice. And there they all are right there. I don't know, I like how that one is getting. And then over here I got this. There's these little roosters right there. I got the two white ones. They've been doing pretty good. There's the girito right there. I like how these guys are getting. Their tail is getting like hella big, and look at that one, and then that one over there. And then those pintito ones too, I like the way they have been getting too. The tail has been getting pretty good. I've also given them medicine, you know, to try to prevent them from getting sick. And those little white roosters, I like how this one's getting. He's like kind of short. This one's like a little bit taller than this one, but I like how his little style is getting, you know. And those are these right here, and then these little chickens too. It looks like they've been doing pretty good, you know. I had a couple of them in here that got sick, and I was giving them medicine, and they all put through. I think it was that little silver one back there. I almost lost her, but she ended up pulling through, and there she is now. Yeah, that's all of them. These are like the shortest ones I have right here. Some of the smallest ones. Besides all the ones that are outside running around, guess those are all it, you know. And then over here, these are all the parents, you know. I got the silkies right here. I don't know if you guys remember, I had moved them over here. That's the main rooster, Silky. And then I got him with this little chicken right here. Oh. Yeah, that's the main rooster, Silky. And then I got the little white hen, Silky, sitting on eggs. They should be hatching pretty soon. And then over here, I got this is the main dad of all the little Azteca roosters over there. Right now too, he's in his molting stage. And I put this little chicken in here. I was hoping maybe they'll have some of that color with the big nice tail. I had her sitting on eggs, but I had checked her eggs yesterday. She had about 8 eggs. 4 of them were bad, and 4 of them looked like they have a chick. So hopefully at least those 4 will hatch, you know. And then over here I got these ones right here. Same thing with these guys. I also have her sitting on eggs. She has 7 eggs. And I checked them too, and there was 3 of them that were bad, and she has 4 of them that looked like they were doing good. And this one too, he's right now he's molting, so they're all in their molting stage. And then this guy right here too, he was in his molting stage. It looked like his whole tail was coming in, you know. You can see the new tail coming in right there. I like how this guy, he's always active, always just wanting attention, huh? He's got his new tail, his new everything coming in. Trying to get out. Get back in there, little guy. And then down here, this Girito too. He's one of the oldest ones. My oldest Girito. He looks like he's doing pretty good too. He's in his molting stage. His tail is barely starting to come in. Even the little chicken. I think they have some eggs, but the chickens just stopped laying eggs. And over here, these are my little Azteca roosters. Look how that one, I like that guy. Look at his tail. It's freaking huge. I like how his tail is coming in like all huge right now. Like you guys can see it right there. Look at it. Look at that. That's the mom. When I first got her, she has a big, nice tail. I think that's the biggest tail out of all of them. But yeah, these are the sons to that little Azteca rooster I got up there. But let me know if you guys like these guys right here. Both of these are brothers, and I have a couple other brothers over there too. Those are these guys. And then over here, I have put these two little hens with this rooster right here because he's in here by himself. The chicken right there, that's the one that hatched out those 2 eggs. She only hatched, she hatched out like 4 of them, the one I was showing you over there, La Copetona. And 2 of them didn't make it, and then looked like only that one did make it today. But yeah, there's those 2. And then over here, this little guy too, he's in his molting stage with the chicken. They look like they're doing good. And then right here, I got this chicken right here with my little bulico right there. And then over there I got the white one. I got those those are my original pairs of white ones. That little rooster and then that hen right there. And then the other ones over there. That's where mostly all my white ones come from. But this little chicken, she just likes coming in here. That's why she's always in here. And then over here, I also got this rooster and this little chicken. He's the brother to that one Girito, the little short-legged one I have over there. I think he's in his molting stage as well. As you see, his tail is kind of a little bit on the side is missing. So right now, I don't think I'm gonna let them hatch any babies anymore. Like I said, you know, it's kind of rough. And a lot of them, they usually get sick around this time. And hopefully we started preventing that, you know. This is my original Pintito, and then that's my original Pinta, where mostly all my Pintos come from. Well, there they are, all the little kikirikis. And then this is, well, this is the little rooster right here that I had with that one chicken that just hatched out the 2 baby chicks earlier at the beginning of the video. That's him right there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think and if you guys enjoyed the video. And like I told you right now, it's like, it's not that, like, yeah, it's like, I don't know, like the change of weather, the change of season. That's when you start getting a lot of chickens that get sick on you, and mostly kikirikis, you know, and you have a lot, so you gotta start giving them vitamin, water, medicine, making sure that way they can stay healthy and stay strong, you know, that way you don't lose them. Like right here, this is the hospital. I don't know if I showed you guys last time. I got these right now in the hospital. It looks like they're doing a little good, but gotta give them medicine in order for them to stay healthy. And then you got the damn chicken pox. You get that with the damn mosquitoes too. Like all that piles up and you start losing a lot of them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and if you guys enjoyed this video, let me get give me a like, a subscription, and let me know whatever your opinion is down in the comment, and I'll be glad to answer it. And like always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time right here at JLC's Pigeon Loft.